The day humanity split, the genetic rift that created us. Imagine a single human family living in the shadows of ice and forest, suddenly divided, not by mountains, rivers, or wars, but by the invisible hand of DNA itself. A split so profound that it reshaped evolution, survival, and the path of every descendant. This is the story of the genetic rift, the day humanity diverged into distinct lineages, carrying within us the echoes of that separation. Our DNA remembers what history forgot. It remembers choices, migrations, and encounters that left no monuments, yet altered the very blueprint of life. What caused the split? Where did each branch go? And how did this divergence create the humans we are today? To understand this rift is to peer into the invisible forces that shaped the destiny of humankind. Over 200,000 years ago, early humans flourished in Africa. From this cradle, small groups ventured outward, encountering new climates, predators, and challenges. Some stayed behind, adapting to familiar landscapes. Others pushed forward, crossing deserts, rivers, and mountains. In this separation, a genetic divergence occurred, a rift so powerful that split humanity into distinct evolutionary lineages. Genetic studies reveal that these lineages carried unique markers, some for immunity, others for adaptation to cold or heat, some even influencing brain development. This divergence is not just a historical footnote, it is a living legacy, imprinted in every person, every population, and every genome alive today. The earliest splits occurred as small groups migrated across Africa and into Eurasia. Populations became isolated, experiencing genetic drift, founder effects, and interbreeding with archaic humans like Neanderthals and Denisovans. DNA sequences reveal when these splits occurred, often coinciding with climate shifts, glacial expansions, and resource scarcity. Haplogroups trace the movement of these populations, a living map of divergence. One lineage traveled north, adapting to colder landscapes and encountering other hominins. Another remained in Africa, evolving independently, yet contributing genetic material to later migrations. Each branch of humanity became a distinct experiment of survival, carrying genetic adaptations that shaped health, cognition, and resilience for millennia to come. As humans spread, migrations and encounters shaped the genetic rift further. Interactions with Neanderthals in Europe, Denisovans in Asia, and isolated African populations reinforced divergence while adding new genetic material. These encounters were subtle, often invisible, leaving traces in the genome. Modern humans carry small percentages of DNA from these archaic relatives, a testament to survival, blending, and adaptation. Environmental pressures accelerated divergence. Populations in colder climates developed genetic adaptations for metabolism and immunity, while those in tropical regions evolved traits for heat tolerance and resistance to endemic pathogens. The rift, once invisible, began to manifest in physical, physiological, and even cognitive traits across populations, the silent architect of diversity. The split left enduring legacies in our genes. Certain populations carry variants linked to immunity, while others inherited adaptations for metabolism, energy efficiency, or altitude tolerance. These genetic traits persist subtly today, influencing susceptibility to disease, body structure, and even brain function. They challenge simplistic notions of identity, reminding us that humanity is a mosaic of past divergences, not a single uniform lineage. For instance, Neanderthal-derived sequences influence immune responses and skin traits, while Denisovan genes enhance high-altitude survival in Tibetan populations. The rift was not just a separation, it was a complex layering of evolutionary experiments preserved in every genome alive today. Our DNA carries stories older than written history. The split is more than genetic, it is cultural, shaping resilience, adaptation, and identity. Even today, populations bear the invisible marks of ancient separations in health, traits, and ancestry. Traditional knowledge, migration patterns, and adaptation strategies often mirror these genetic legacies. Understanding the rift deepens our sense of shared humanity. It reminds us that we are connected not just culturally, but biologically, strands of the same tree, diverging yet intertwined, separated yet connected through invisible threads of ancestry. The day humanity split was not recorded in history books. It left no monuments, no inscriptions, only traces within our DNA. Yet in these sequences, the story of divergence, survival, and adaptation is alive. The rift shaped our species, our diversity, and our resilience. By tracing these splits, we learn that humanity is not linear. It is braided, layered, and complex. Every person carries echoes of ancient decisions, migrations, and separations in their genome. The genetic rift reminds us that while we may appear divided by geography or culture, at the molecular level, humanity is connected by an intricate, shared history, written in the most intimate record of all, our DNA.